What's up? It's Bob, Home Cook Basics. Thanks for coming back to the channel. I got a great one for you today. I'm really excited. It's my grilled chicken tacos. So this recipe is really easy. They're really simple and they're absolutely delicious. And I got a little trick up my sleeve that you're gonna have to watch and you're really gonna enjoy these. So let's jump right into these grilled chicken tacos. All right, so the trick I have is I use a whole bird. But you're like, Bob, why a whole bird? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have some dark meat with the chicken thighs, and we're also gonna have a chicken breast. And the other reason why I use a whole bird is the skin. So that skin is gonna crisp up and it goes really good in the tacos. If you're not a big skin fan, you can always buy chicken breast, boneless chicken breast, or boneless chicken thighs. You can mix them both or just do boneless chicken thighs. But I like doing the chicken thigh and the breast. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut this up. I have another video too, if you're interested, on how to cut up a whole chicken. I'll leave it in the description, but check out that video if you wanna learn how to cut up a whole bird. So just gonna pull off a couple of the chicken thighs from here. Just pop them out like that. And then when you get here, make sure you get this oyster right here. It's like one of the best parts of the chicken thigh. So what we're gonna do with this recipe, I'll do one breast and we'll do two thighs. And then you could always use this other meat, grill it up also and use it for, another meal during the week. That's the whole thing about learning how to cook. You're gonna have, if you could start cutting down your whole birds, you can have other meat for other times during the week. So grab your thigh there, you're gonna separate it from the drum. And what we're gonna do is, see, we got this beautiful skin here. We're gonna use that and we're gonna just, debone these chicken thighs. We'll go ahead and grab one of the breasts, pull that skin down because we want some of that skin on there so it can crisp up. And you're just running your knife down that breastbone all the way up to the wishbone up front. All right, so I got one beautiful breast with the skin. I'm gonna butterfly that, and then I'm just gonna debone the chicken thighs. Run down right to that bone. And then you're simply just working your way around that bone. So one thing about that chicken breast is you're gonna have that chicken tender in there. So you're gonna remove that. And you can grill that up and that's your little appetizer while you're cooking your tacos. So now we'll go ahead and we're gonna butterfly that chicken breast. You got that beautiful skin that's gonna grill up crispy. And we're just gonna cut it right through here, right around the center, just like that. So you're gonna have one side chicken skin on one side and the other is just gonna be regular meat, but we're gonna crisp this up really nice. And then one other benefit of cutting your own chicken thighs, did you see that? This is what they call the oyster of a chicken. And most times when you buy chicken thighs in the store, they don't have that in there. That was that part we cut out at the top. All right, so now all we're gonna do is add some oil and salt and pepper and get these ready. And while you're doing this, or right before you do this, go ahead and get your grill fired up. Get it really nice and hot because we want to crisp up this chicken skin on the thighs and the breast. We'll go ahead and drizzle some on all of it. I keep one hand clean, this hand. Rub it in there nice. You don't have to go crazy with the oil because the skin is going to render out a little bit. Guys, don't be afraid of olive oil, all right? Or avocado oil. Those are the two oils I'm not afraid of. But if you're using vegetable oil or something like that, you might not want to use too much, but that stuff is usually pretty bad for you. Get some kosher salt here. You want to go pretty liberal. Now, when you're grilling, a lot of times, a lot of this salt and pepper comes off while you're grilling. And then I got some fresh cracked pepper I just cracked, but I crack it beforehand and put it in a little dish because dealing with raw chicken hand now. Get it on that chicken. If you're not a pepper person, don't go crazy. If you like it, then add it. Flip it over. And then you're gonna salt and pepper this side also. Chicken's ready to go. While you're waiting for the grill to warm up, let's go ahead and prep the vegetables real fast. So we're just gonna finely dice this because nothing worse than getting a huge chunk of onion in your taco. We're gonna fine chop this lettuce a little bit so you don't get a big chunk of lettuce in your taco. The lime we're just gonna cut into wedges. We're gonna use this at the end when we dress the taco. A little tip with the limes is go ahead and make a little slit in the lime right there like that. That way when you squeeze it, it just comes out really easy. And it doesn't like all of a sudden shoot out of one spot and hit somebody. Unless you're trying to hit somebody. And then something to really top it off that's really good, I like a little bit of cheddar. This is an aged cheddar. It's really good. I think it comes from Scotland or something like that. But go ahead and shred up some of that so you can throw it right on top of your taco. It's going to give the taco a little bit of a zing, a little punch with using the aged cheddar. All right, ingredients prepped. Let's get out there and grill that chicken. Get it nice and hot. Then we're going to go ahead and throw on our chicken. Get your little appetizer on there. And you want to put the skin side down on the chicken breast because we want that to crisp up. Same with your thighs. And then we're just going to let it go. So what you're looking for is once that skin releases, you're going to go ahead and flip it. Breast can go a little bit longer. It's going to give us some nice crispy skin. Check that little appetizer. He's going to cook quick. So you're looking for a little over 160. That chicken tender's good. Go ahead, grab that off. Put whatever sauce you like on it. And enjoy it while the rest of the chicken cooks. Make sure they're good and done. These look great. Crispy skin, dark meat, and light meat. Now while the chicken's resting, we're gonna go ahead and grab some flour tortillas and put them on here. If you like corn, go ahead and use corn. But I'm not a big corn tortilla guy. So guys, we're not even talking a minute or two. They're starting to get a little puffy. Go ahead and flip them over. We're just trying to warm them up. You got little grill marks on there. Up, see that one? See it go. Just give them another minute. All right, last thing is to cut up that grilled chicken. We're gonna combine them both. You know, one thing, you know, people might be saying, well, Bob, why didn't you add a marinade to that chicken? And I just like to get that chicken flavor. You can hear that crunch of that skin. Dude, this stuff is so tender. So you just really want to cut it up into some chunks. But that's why I don't marinate. My goal is to have some flavor of that chicken. Look at that juice in that chicken. But you want to combine them too because some has skin and some doesn't. Now, if you're not a skin person, then go ahead. Don't even, just use a boneless chicken breast. But tell you, that actually adds a lot of flavor. So now we're just going to incorporate all that chicken. So we have some dark, some white. Dude, it's so tender, so juicy. Look at that. It's crazy. So what's your favorite taco? Chicken or beef? Let me know in the comments. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a tortilla down here. This is my other secret today is we got a garlic aioli. Dude, this stuff is amazing on this. Just get some of that, put it right down the middle of the taco. Stuff's amazing. And this flavor with that grilled chicken, which like I said, I like to get that chicken flavor. I'm gonna add some of this delicious chicken right in the middle of this taco. Don't be afraid to heave that up a little bit. Take a little bit of that red onion. Just gonna give it a little crunch and a little zing. The cheddar cheese. Aged cheddar. Got a little bite to it, so good. Some fresh tomatoes. Dude, this thing is just so fresh. A little bit of greens on there because everybody needs a little bit of greens. And then grab one of those limes. You need a little bit of acid to balance everything out. And dude, we're there. Let's jump in it. There's no waiting on this one. Got to try it out. Wow. I'm telling you that chicken, the dark meat with the skin on the breast and the thigh, that cheddar cheese, that garlic aioli gives it a little bit of a zing. Dude, this is so good. Amazing. I need you to try this recipe. Let me know in the comments how it was. And I want to thank you for visiting Home Cook Basics. If you're new here, please subscribe down below. And hey, I'll see you next time on Home Cook Basics.